Hey everybody, this is LEGO's Kanan speeder bike from the Star Wars Rebels TV show. The bike itself was revealed to be called the Jobin T85, and this was a fun little build. It has a lot of nice parts used in it in nice ways. I like how it looks, but the size of it is absolutely huge and completely out of scale with the figure, and a lot of the details here really accentuate just how far out of scale this is, because look at the handlebars. It's got the ape hanger style bars, which Kanan cannot even come close to reaching. And it's not just how far up they are, it's not just how far forward they are, but even how far apart they are from each other is pretty weird, man. These are the foot pegs down here, so he's supposed to be able to reach down there. Obviously, you're not going to be able to actually, put legs around a bike with a Lego minifigure because they can't splay their legs, but this is where his feet are supposed to go. So the size of it is way off, but the build was fun and it does look good, and it is able to stand up on its own. It is able to kind of slide around on the ground because it's got these inverted round tiles underneath, so that makes it so it doesn't get caught up too easily even if you're on low pile carpeting. And then there are a couple of these hover pods back here, the little transport pods or crates, Imperial ones of course, and those are jointed. You can take them apart independently, and the way that they're connected just makes it really cool to see this moving around like this. So you can just be maneuvering him around and just dragging these along, and you can add more. So if you were to get multiple of this set, you could just chain all of these together if you want to, and I think these look good. These have nice shaping and nice detailing, nice colors, and each one can open up, and they open up very easily with a vertically mounted hinge piece there. Take a look at the other side. They actually managed to make these symmetrical from side to side as viewed from the outside, so that's pretty cool, for just the main body of the thing. And they do have cargo inside, which is of course in the form of weapons. What else? Including a rack of blasters, just standard style blasters, and this will make a lot of folks happy. Folks who got sets that have the little stud shooters in them that don't look so realistic, well, you can replace them with all of these. It's nice to get a bunch of those in a small, relatively inexpensive set. And then over here is a rack, kind of prefers small fingers here, but you always just dump this out. But it's just a rack of thermal detonators. They're all nicely racked up on a little pallet kind of piece there. I like it. The figures are left to right, Kanan, of course, the Rebels version of an Imperial Stormtrooper, and then on the right is the first appearance of the Imperial Combat Driver figure, which for me may be just the highlight of the entire set. I like it. It's basically a grayed out version of the ATDP pilot figure. And I like that. It's just kind of progressing forward, getting you a little bit closer to what you would see for that type of character in the original trilogy. Now, Kanan has an alternate face, of course, and then these two do not have alternate faces. Guess what face is used for the figure in the middle? Just guess. Yep, it's Angry Clone once again. And that's just it for this set. I think that this is a good set for the Star Wars Rebels universe. It's useful outside of the context of just the specific episodes where Kanan's bike in particular shows up. So many of the scenarios throughout the series up to this point have involved chases and stealing weapons and stuff like that. And I think that this makes for a good set to include in the line. I like that Imperial Combat Driver figure very much. I hope to see more of it. And this was an enjoyable build. I just wish that they could have made the bike a bit smaller. That's it for my thoughts on this one. Thank you for watching, and please do share your thoughts in the comments. Talk to you again soon.